wanna see love make a comeback. I wanna feel hope when it runs out. I wanna see everybody joining in until kindness wins again.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm going to play you the pretrial hearing of Aiden Fucci. He's the 15-year-old boy who is being charged with the death of his schoolmate, 13-year-old Tristan Bailey. So he appeared in court last Wednesday. So that's what I'm going to play for you. So his trial is going to start November 7th. Judge Lee Smith blocked off 2 weeks for his trial. So potentially it can last 2 weeks. I mean, you possibly could get done sooner, but I feel like usually when they set like a block of time, I feel like don't they usually use the whole time? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Hopefully it'll be videoed so we could watch it. So yeah, the trial will be set for November 7th through the 18th. He does have one more final pre-trial hearing on October 26th. So it'll be shortly before the trial. So for this hearing this past Wednesday, Tristan Bailey's friends and family in the courtroom were wearing aqua, which is Tristan's favorite color. So Fucci is charged with first-degree murder and will be tried as an adult, but he won't be eligible for the death penalty. His next status update will be May 5th. He's pleading not guilty. So Fucci did originally have a private attorney very briefly right after his arrest, but then was declared indigent, which means he can't afford to pay his own lawyer, so the court appointed a public defender. Fucci's attorney has not asked for a mental competency test yet. Not sure if they will or not, but that has not been done. If you remember some of his past hearings, one time he was really emotional. One time he was looking around talking about demons and like talking to himself, acting like he was hearing voices. Whether that was an act or not sure. And today they pointed out how he had, today meaning last Wednesday for this court hearing, they pointed out how he had a tattoo of a cross on his middle finger. So I'm not sure if they were trying to like insinuate that he got that in jail. Well, no, how? I don't think he's with the general population. No, because he's not supposed to be in contact with any of the adults, right? Because wasn't that one of the arguments that his attorney made one time, that he could hear some of the other inmates and he's not supposed to be because of his age? So I'm not sure, but they pointed out the tattoo because it was at the time that some of the news reporters, they were pointing out how different he's been from each hearing, like each court appearance. So for them to end it with pointing out about the tattoo, saying today he had a tattoo, it made it seem like they're saying that was different, that it was something new. So not sure about that. It's just a little cross. So I guess in 25 years he can ask for a lighter sentence, but he could get life in prison. But after they read him his sentence, then in 25 years he could ask for a lighter, depending on what he gets, if he does get life in prison. Investigators say they have strong evidence. They have surveillance, which we've seen. I'll put the surveillance video I did in the description, the link in the description, and also I'll put it at the end. When I link the videos at the end of my pre-recorded videos, where you could put the video on the screen and you just click right on the screen and it takes you right to that video. So I'll put that video at the end too. So yeah, they say they have strong evidence. They have the surveillance. They have Tristan's DNA on Fucci's clothing. And I'm sure they have other evidence too, but those were the two they pointed out. So it does also mention that in the past, with high-profile cases, that they've sometimes been postponed or moved to another area. So who knows if his lawyer is going to end up having a hearing where he wants it moved to a different area, or like change a venue, or he wants it postponed for some reason. So that November 7th trial date, you never know, it could get pushed back, is what they're saying. Fucci's mother, Crystal Smith, will also have a status hearing update on May 5th. So they'll both have a status hearing May 5th, Aiden and his mom. Well, it'll be separate, but I mean, they both are on the same date. It's on separate charges, including tampering with evidence. That will be included in the surveillance. I show that part too, where it shows Aiden's mom washing Tristan's jeans. Well, it shows her going to his room, and then you could see her in the bathroom washing his jeans. And then you see where there's a few people coming into her house and she's showing them the jeans and talking to them. So that's kind of interesting. So that's in that same video, the surveillance video. So the state and defense are asking to keep her case lined up with Fucci's case for now. because of the overlapping discovery and depositions for witnesses. So they're going to try to keep it lined up. Okay, so the same dates and stuff. And just as a refresher, in case if some of you guys are new to this case, Tristan Bailey's body was actually found on Mother's Day, stabbed, was it 114 times, I believe? She was found less than a mile from Fucci's home. And then, like I said, they found the surveillance, and it's a pretty strong case. I mean, you see Aiden walking with her, and then on the way home, running without her, holding his shoes, and he goes into his house. And okay, yeah, I think that's all I have to share with you before I start the video. So here is the hearing from Wednesday. So it's just basically a pre-trial hearing. All right, here it is.
All right. Okay, which one's this one?
Lock.
Thank you. Crossing them off this window.
Go ahead, sign. This is the hunter.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead and sign your photo.
Ready?
Go and sign for Marina.
All rise. St. Johns County Circuit Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Smith presiding.
Good morning, everyone. Please be seated. Thank you. All right, good morning.
Morning, Aiden.
Those of you ready on the state of order versus Aiden Fucci?
Yes, Your Honor.
Come forward, Mr. Fucci, your attorney.
Yes, sir, we're prepared to go forward with it.
All right, we're here for pre-trial. I believe I indicated the last time we were together that I'd like to find a trial date. Tell me where we are with discovery thus far, what's been going on with the case.
Discovery is ongoing, Judge. We've received a to-date discovery. Everything that's been filed by the state that they've turned over has been turned over. We've begun the deposition process and securing more dates moving forward. We have several days worth of depositions still remaining.
Anything from the state at this time?
No, he's correct. He's done some depositions. They've secured more dates and are doing their discovery.
All right. Go ahead and get it on the trial calendars for the fall. We can do November. That works for both sides.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's set it for October 26th for final pretrial. And that'll be at 9 a.m. Docket sounding will be November 2nd, also at 9 a.m. And the 2-week trial period will be November 7th through the 18th. I'll clear those 2 weeks if necessary. Just let me know when we get closer if we're going to need the entire 2 weeks or how much time we're going to need. I don't need you to tell me now. Why don't we set an intervening court date? We'll come back in May to see how things are going. So May 5th at 9 a.m. for pretrial. And expect to just be updated at that time on the status of discovery.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, are there any other matters we need to address today?
No, sir.
No.
From the state? All right, thank you. We'll see you back here on May 5th at 9 a.m.
Your Honor, do you want to call Crystal
Sure.
Smith?
Mr. Jurgens, you're on this case.
I am, Your Honor, for the record, Matthew Jurgens on behalf of Ms. Smith.
Okay, tell me where we are on this case.
As the court's aware, this is a companion case to that of Mr. Fucci, and rather than having the parties engage in duplicative discovery of the same witnesses where the subject matter is substantially overlapping, the state and defense, both defense counsel have tried to cooperate in the taking of discovery so that we're not engaging in those duplicative efforts. As I understand from conversations with counsel for the state and Mr. Fucci, the depositions of the witnesses that do overlap are anticipated to be taken until perhaps maybe sometime this summer. So with that being said, we're requesting a continuance of the case in a pretrial so that everyone's not running around in circles.
Is this a case that the state would intend to try together, or would it be a separate trial for Mr. Fucci's case?
If this is tried, it would be separate, Your Honor.
All right, so we need, and this would be after Mr. Fucci's case. Do you want to set this case now, or do you want to just wait, come back, and we'll set it for May 5th and see how things are progressing?
Yes, let's set it for May 5th, Judge.
All right, let's come back May 5th. We'll keep it on at 9 a.m. as well, so that we have the cases together. And at that time, we'll see where we are on this case as well. We're going to set it.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, anything else we need to address on this case?
Not on this matter.
Thank you, Mr. Jurgens. Thank you, Ms. Dunn.
Thank you.
Okay,
Charges and buildings.
I need to get Clay County Clerk on the decision.
Sign up for the court date. Sign up. Just sign it.
Really, 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 really need your love. I'm begging you to be kind. I'm begging